What is going on, people inside that internet machine? Welcome to this episode of The Pickups, our 200th episode. Crazy. Make sure you subscribe, bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM retro gaming goodness, guys. Wow. 200th episode. I feel like we have to go big. Let's go game hunting. All right, we're gonna do some Monday morning micro machine hunting before I go to work. Got a tip on my Micro Machines Facebook group that they have the new series of Micro Machines at Five Below. And look what is right next to Tarjay. So plenty of the Easter packs in the bullseye section. All right, we're at Meijer right now. This is unbelievable. Retired Lego set alert. ATST Raider set 75254 with the Cara Dune minifigure. They have 3 of these sets for $40.99. Yeah, that set retired February 17th. It's March 17th, and they still have 3 of these retired sets on the shelf. So I don't know if I'm gonna get them or not, but they're there. The Meijer and Gehenna. All right, guys, we are at GameStop. You guys saw earlier in the video, I snagged this little gem at Thrift for $5. She's a little dirty, she's untested. So instead of taking it apart and testing it and then, you know, cleaning it and all that stuff, GameStop is trading in for 27 trade or 22 cash. So we're gonna run in, we'll trade that in. If they got some good stuff, I may just try and scoop up some games that we wanna play. If not, we'll definitely just take the cash and, you know, 4 times our money, which is always nice. All right, so snagged this off of Facebook Marketplace. Got the Legos for $20. It is a 13-pound box or so of Legos. Looks like mostly Lego Friends, which that's okay. You know, when you sell by the pound, it doesn't matter what color the bricks are. There's the cables and controllers for the Xbox 360, and we got some games. So we got that for 40. Just 40 and 20 equals 60. All right, we're down in Grow Shitty doing some game hunting. Look who I found. The man, the myth, the legend, the American dream, Brett Hamilton. He talked me into going into Video Games Express, which I didn't want to do. And you guys know I bought that Hercules game on Nintendo 64 that didn't work. And what do? They put it right back on the shelf for $14.99, knowing damn well that it's broken. So yeah, I don't know. You can't trust anybody these days, not even video game stores. How do you feel about that?
Oh, dude, that was the shittiest place I've seen in a long time.
See? And he knows. All right, so we're in the Walmart, and we snagged Series 1 Micro Machines with the silver GT7. So, what did you get? Ghostbusters Ecto 1. All right, Micro Machine time. Looking for the blue one. I don't see the red one that much. Bezel, Holler GT7. Oh my gosh, look at that. Another.
Do you want to look through here?
Silver GT7. All right, here we go. We got a lot of stuff to get through today. So it's gonna be a little bit longer video, I apologize. But man, 200 pickup videos. It doesn't seem like that long ago that I started doing pickup videos. It's probably been 4 or 5 years now. Probably more like 5 or 6 years. But yeah, you know, I don't do them every week. I just kind of do them when I can, when I get some stuff, enough stuff to make a video at least. And you guys watch, which I definitely appreciate. But yeah, 200. I feel like I made it, you know, in some way, shape, or form. Woo! You know, a little Ric Flair there. Let's start with some Lego stuff real quick. If you didn't see my odds and ends or TLC video, the Razor Crest was back in stock at the Lego store, which was great because it sold out really fast when it initially came out. And if you spend over $100, you got a free Amelia Earhart set to celebrate Women's Day. Very cool set. But those sets are going for like 30, 40 bucks online right now. I'll hold on to it for another couple months, see what it does. And then if I want to sell it, it'll eat some of the cost of the Mando set. Now, I did get a comment on my Cara Dune Lego ATS Raider set 75254 about, well, this set hasn't officially retired yet and whatnot. So I just want to talk about that for a quick minute. Brickset had that set listed as retired on 17 February 2021, which you guys saw. There were some of those sets at Meijer still. Brickset then switched their stance on that. I think Lego got to them a little bit and said, hey, we haven't officially retired it. You're going to need to wait till we retire it. So now they have an availability as retail. But let's just kind of look at the facts here. Okay, that set's been on the shelf since October of 2019. It's had its year and a half run. Lego has pretty much said they're not going to produce any more of those sets because of the Gina Carano incident. So for all intents and purposes, that set is retired. Okay, Lego said they're not making any more of them. They're not restocking the shelves. So if you're waiting for Lego to officially put it on their website that set's retired, which by the way, the rumor is at the end of March, so March 31st, I think you're waiting too long. Because as you saw in the video, there still are some of those sets out there. It's been on the shelf for a year and a half, so if collectors wanted them, they should have bought them. If some kid wanted them, they've had a year and a half to go get one. You know what I mean? So if you're a collector, an investor, or maybe just like Star Wars Mando stuff, and you see those sets out there, I would go ahead and grab them at the $40 price point because they're already starting to sell local in my area for about twice that, and that's $70 to $80 range. So just to make that clear. Oh, that box of Legos that I showed you earlier in the video, that's why you don't pay, you know, an exorbitant amount of prices for Legos. I sorted through that box. I took, you know, a handful of pieces out and some minifigures like I always do. But 2/3 of that box was Mega Block. So that's waste right there. So we got that box for 20 bucks. Out of that 13.5 pounds, I think there's about 10 pounds left of actual Lego. I'll sell those for about $4 a pound local. So I'll double my money on the on that Lego box. But ideally, I wanted more minifigure stuff out of there, more Star Wars minifigures, and little parts and pieces that I can use, printed pieces, and whatnot. So terrible there, but Micro Machines. Everybody loves Micro Machines. We were able to find one more of the silver buses. Again, Series 2 Micro Machines, guys. That stuff is still on the shelf. There are places in Europe that are already up to Series 4, which are going to be, you know, licensed cars, Bugatti, Chevy, Ford, all that stuff. And in the States, we're only at Series 2, and kind of a small rumor floating around is we actually might not get Series 3. They may skip that in the US, which is okay because those sets are basically recolors of the cars that they've already released. I'd like to get some new cars, especially some licensed stuff. You guys saw in the video footage, we went to Walmart and we went to Target in Grove City and we snagged 3 more of the Series 1, by the way, have been out for 4 or 5 months, of these silver GT7s with the haulers. So very cool set there. I actually kind of like this set. You kind of get skimped out on this set because you're supposed to get 3 cars, but they give you that truck. So I'm thinking they're like, well, we're giving them a truck, so we'll only give them 2 cars in that set. But yeah, very cool sets to have around, and was happy that we found them. And the thing is, again, you know, I get accused of this on the channel for I don't know how many times. Save some for kids, save some for collectors. That stuff's been sitting on the shelf for 2 or 3 months. How long do you want me to wait? You know what I mean? So anyway, and that was in Grove City, so I hadn't even been there. I haven't even hunted in that area before. Got these 2 sets. I got one for myself, one for Tyler. Now, if you're not collecting the gold or silver chase cars, anything like that, in my opinion, at least in my area here in Columbus, Ohio, this is the hardest set to get your hands on that's not like a chase card set. It is the Series 1 number 3 Micro City set with the delivery van, the trash truck, the tow truck, the cab, and this awesome post office truck. So I got 2 of those. Like I said, Tyler's gonna trade me for one of these, so I was happy to get them. I think collectors bought those up right away for their own little downtown or downstairs micro cities that they've got set up, and it's really, I think it's actually a really cool set. I mean, you get the trash truck, the delivery truck, and the postal truck. So I'm not sure, they released the tow truck in the blind bag sets. It was yellow, but I'm not sure if they released a taxi cab. And then we picked this up on Facebook Marketplace. It is the supercharged battery, and it is full of micro machines in there. So we will open that on a upcoming episode of Toys, Legos, and Collectibles, which is another reason for you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So I love vintage micro machines, right? All right, so that's all the toys and Legos. Let's get to the video game stuff. All right, so before we get to the video game stuff, guys, we gotta have this segment, our instant musical nostalgia segment, right? The dumb songs that we used to listen to that we loved as a kid. And I thought for 200 episodes, we gotta do it big. There are 2 types of people in this world, baby. People that will deny it, and people that will admit that they are addicted to love. Robert Palmer, Riptide, coming in from 1985, is not your own. Oh, he's talking about the intoxicating nature of himself, that he oozes all of this machismo onto these women. Love it. Remember the video? Like the chicks are like, great, love it. What else we got on here? Riptide, Tricky Bag, Get It Through Your Heart. Exciting stuff, man. I remember this from Cocktail, right? The Tom Cruise movie. Loved it. You think that you're immune to this stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. That's 80s goodness coming right at ya. Get enough and know you're gonna have to face it. You're addicted to CM Retro Gaming. Oh. Little piece of magic right there. All right, enough screwing around, okay? We got all day here. All right, so here's the Xbox that I picked up. Now, $40, and you kind of know when you look at someone's ad, like, I had a feeling that this Xbox didn't work, and I'll tell you why. Generally, people are lazy, right? Xbox 360 with games. That's it. When they give you like way too much information, or information that has no bearing on, you know, the listing or the items or whatever, you should feel that something is wrong. Now, there are text and spec guys out there that I list Xbox 360 tested working, and I show proof that it's working. I don't list model numbers and hard drive, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. So I had a feeling that this Xbox 360 didn't work because their ad said this: Xbox 360 console with games controllers. I'm selling because I bought my son a new Xbox, and he never plays with this box anymore. I mean, most people, I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm not even going to speculate. So I brought it home. The thing fired up right away. Powered right on. Controllers were junk, so I put them in my parts bin. But of course, we've got extra controllers laying around. I think this is one of the original versions. Got a 120 gig hard drive in case anybody cares. But I got it home. This drive would not open. So I'm sure that she knew that, which was one of the factors in buying a new Xbox for her son, right? So I took it apart, cleaned it out. There was a disc stuck in there, a very bad copy of NCAA College Football 2010. So the belt drive had gone bad. So all I did, man, guys, men, women, whatever, is I took it apart, cleaned it out, cleaned up the belt on the gears. She works perfect. But I have a sneaking suspicion that she was trying to put one over and have somebody buy a bad Xbox. But the joke is on her because I will show you the games that we got. We got that sweet copy of NCAA College Football 2010, which, by the way, is ripped to shreds. A copy of Fallout 3, no game. Forza Horizon in a generic case, and you can see that the disc is all scratched up. But I did resurface it, and it did work, so that was cool. NBA 2K14. I popped this in. Actually was having a good time. Every time LeBron James had the ball, I made him pass it to Dwayne Wade. Yeah, Transformers the game, again, resurfaced it and worked great. And nothing matters. If none of that stuff worked, this is the game we wanted because it goes for about $120. NCAA College Hoops 2K8. We are in the middle of March Madness. I resurfaced it. Works perfectly, complete with the manual. So we're going to throw that up on the eBay store for $120, and that will double our money on the lot. We'll sell the 360 with some of these other games, and that'll be all profit. But be careful about Facebook and OfferUp listings. Look at them, right? It looked like they lived in a dirty house, so I was expecting this to be dirty, and it wasn't. So it had obviously been taken apart. They probably tried to take it apart, clean it, put it back together. It didn't work. And then they just thought it was broken. Luckily, kind of round this out. There are no knife or pry marks around the disk drive, which is usually what people do. They stick a butter knife in there and pull it out. But anyway, that was our Xbox 360 haul. You saw in the video there, we ran into B Hammy, man, Brett Hamilton. I haven't seen him in a while. It was good to see him. But he immediately loaded my trunk with an Atari Flashback, a box of Super Nintenders, and a bag of PS4 stuff and some 360 stuff. So let's just jump right into this. So in the Super Nintendo stack, nothing too crazy. There's a stack of sports games, Madden, Troy Aikman football, MLB Players Association baseball, but there was a copy of D-Force, Home Alone, which I'm not sure if I have that or not. Home Alone 2. A very beat up, disgusting copy of Addams Family. And then, I don't think I've ever seen this game before, not that I was looking for it, but it is Space Football. I don't know. Who knows? Also in that box was a PSONE, PS1, and cables, controller, that kind of stuff. She'll need a little cleaning. And on the inside, the ultra rare, very coveted Mary-Kate and Ashley Magical Mystery Mall. So we're probably going to bundle that with the console since we're never going to play that game. So, all right, let's take a look at these PS4 and 360 games. So the deal was we got all this stuff for free. We'll keep some of the stuff that we don't have, but really Brett just wants me to kind of sell it for him. Take a look through it, see if there's anything worth selling, and then help him sell it or whatever. So we have a Rare Replay on the Xbox One. We got Adventure Time. Some of these Adventure Time games go for a couple bucks. Looks like he got that at the pawn shop in Washington Courthouse for $8. BioShock Infinite. This one will probably sell. NCAA College Football 12. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. Oh, cool. Let's actually check this out. Young Justice. Let's see what that's about. Red Dead Redemption is heavy, so I'm sure it's got the map. Star Wars Force Unleashed. Murdered Soul Suspect. That kind of looks like a reprinted cover. It looks kind of washed out. Binary Domain. The Jackbox Party Pack. And Batman Telltale. Which I played that on PS4. It's a really good game. I actually kind of liked it. So, Telltale games usually sell, pretty well, I guess, since they don't make them anymore. $10 maybe. For the PS2, we got Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, which I don't know if I have that one or not. Is this one complete? That one's complete. So if I don't have that one, I'll probably add that to the collection. I need to get on the Kingdom Hearts thing, man. I started to play it a long time ago and then stopped playing it. Here's one that'll sell probably pretty quick. Pokemon, what is this, Heart Gold version, not for resale. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to sell it, but I will. It's complete in there with the manuals and the Nintendo Club points. There's a manual. So Yeah, I'm not real sure about my Pokemon prices, but I'm sure it's worth a decent amount. We got Half Genie Hero disc only. Great game, by the way. Mud Runner. Mud Runners? Mud Runner? I don't know anything about that game. He said it was really fun, so I'm going to try it before I look it up. Micro Machines. We will be live streaming this sometime in the near future, but that one's going right into the collection. And so is this one, Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. Yakuza is a series that I've really wanted to get into. I think they look really cool, but just haven't had time to get into it, you know? I started playing 4 on PS3. We got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Probably keep that one. Days Gone. WWE 2K20. I told him I was going to play this a little bit before I sold it, got rid of it, whatever. Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. Little Resi Evil 2 action. Yakuza Kiwami Steelbook edition. Dead Rising 2. Fallout 76. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 remix. Minecraft, that'll sell. Mother Gunship, he said try that one too. Uncharted 4. We got here Kingdom Hearts 3. And a great game right here, Need for Speed Rivals. That's a cheap game, but it's very, very good. You guys saw it in the video, we went down to Grove City today. Now, I did not want to go into Video Games Express. I've said that on this channel before. I'm never going in there. Everything's dirty, and they never have anything, right? So, Brett wanted to go in there, so I went in there. And in the N64 case was Hercules Legendary Journeys on the N64, right? That's what I said. That's the copy that I bought like 2 or 3 months ago, whenever it was. I brought it home, it didn't work. I took it apart, cleaned it, tested it, still didn't work. Discovered that the pins are broken on the cartridge. I took it back down there. Remember, Grove City is like 30 minutes away. So I took it back down there, exchanged it, and we go in there today, and what do I see? They know that game is broken, and they have it in their case. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, that's just poor business. Like, that's shady, right? Like, leave a comment down below. Like, he's expecting somebody to buy that, take it home, put it in their collection, never play it, never test it, and then, you know, 2 years from now or 3 years from now, pop it in and go, oh, wait, this game doesn't work. It's too late. Can't take it back. If you're a game store owner and you know that a game doesn't work because it's broken, you know what I mean? Like, don't put it back on the shelves for, you know, for somebody to buy. Like, you're just, I don't know. That's shady and scummy to me. So let me know how you feel about it. Leave a comment down below. But again, reason number 12 not to go to Video Games Express in Grove City. We did stop at Skylarks. It is a kind of a toy and hobby store. There's all the information. You see he's got some Micro Machines. He's got a little bit of everything in there. G.I. Joe, Transformers, old wrestling figures. But I saw this in his Nintendo case. It was a little bit underpriced. It is a game that is on the list. It is Power Blade, and we got it for 55 bones. Did I mention that it's on the list? Here we go. There is the childhood want list. We are down to 4 games. 4 kind of hard to find games. Here's the want list. I took off Kickmaster. I tried to play that on my emulator, and I hated it. So we added Gun Neck, but there she is right there. Power Blade. You are off the list, brother. The reason that I went down to Grove City today was to go to Tekken Gamer. Great store in Grove City. I love that store. George is a nice dude. But I broke my PlayStation 4. I came in, I got home from work on Monday. The thing worked. I got home from work on Tuesday. It didn't work. So I was like, oh, I probably just need to take it apart and clean it. I forgot that there was a cable that connected the power supply to the motherboard. I pulled up the power supply and ripped the cable off the board. So what is a gamer that needs a PS4 gonna do? We bought a new PS4. Now I got this at GameStop, and I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid for it. Again, relationships, right? Adam that works at GameStop, thank you so much for giving me a very, very good price on this, and works like a charm. And very excited to have it in the collection. Came with the matching controller, very good condition. But at Tekken Gamer, I brought it in and I said, yeah, we could probably fix it for like 50, 60 bucks. I said, you know what? My daughter would would really like a PS4, so go ahead and fix it for the 50 or 60, and then I'll go back down there and get it. And she'll have a PlayStation 4, so her and my other son can play Minecraft and Fortnite and Rocket League and all of that stuff, which is really, really cool. So yesterday, we went out to Newark, Ohio, all over the city. That's how I do it. I like going to Newark because they have 3 brick and mortar stores, some pawn shops, 2 GameStops, 2 Walmarts, a Target, a Partridge in a Pear Tree. So it's really good hunting ground. And Newark's not that big, so it's easy to get around, right? To get to all these places. I don't know. People in Newark drive like idiots. So what you're supposed to do, just in case you didn't know, turn your turn signal on and then hit your brakes. Don't slam on your brakes, come to a complete stop in the middle of a 2 or 3 lane road, then turn on your turn signal, and then expect people to stop to let you shoot across, right? Like, they all drive like idiots out there. So if you live in Newark and you're watching this, stop driving like an idiot. I still love you though. Please like, comment, subscribe. Went out to Brian's Video Trader. Great store, one of my favorite stores. I think next time I'm out there, I'm going to ask him if I can do a video game store tour video of his place, since he got a new place. But and I didn't pay the prices that he was asking on these. So Capcom Classics Mini Mix, which has Mighty Final Fight on there and a bunch of other Capcom games. The old GBA, man. GBA, very underrated console, in my opinion. We picked up Victory Run on the TurboGrafx 16. Again, don't mind the prices because I didn't pay that. So yeah, pretty cool game to add to the TurboGrafx collection. Sort of a common game, a cheaper game that you can pick up, but it's like Outrun. What else do we get? Oh, we got a PlayStation 1 Atlas title. We got Hoshigami, Ruining Blue Earth. Look at that. Atlas title. Oh, that looks like fun. Although I'm not Mr. RPG guy. But this was underpriced by about 25% of what it goes for now. And then I got a little bit of a discount on top of that. And essentially what he did was he threw this game in for free. I know it's not a crazy game, but it's Madden 13 for the Wii U. And I was watching Gaming Off the Grid, and apparently you can use the gamepad to make your own plays, and it's the only Madden game that they made for the Wii U, so that one's going definitely right into the collection. And yeah, can't wait to give that a try, man. Colts are going to the Super Bowl. Before I forget, I did pick up these Dungeons and Dragons figures from Goodwill. It was $1.99. It doesn't look like they go for that much, but I should be able to make at least twice my money back on them. You know, what are you gonna do? If we're out in Newark, we gotta stop by BB's, Brian Blevins, Heath Flea Market. A lot of Brian's in Newark. That must be a common name out there. So Tyler wanted this one, so I picked this up for him. He's gonna pay me back. Dangerous Driving. Never heard of it. Don't care. He's paying me back. And then he wanted this one, and I'm glad he did. It is Marvel Pinball Epic Collection Volume 1. These pinball games on the PS4 are getting very, very hard to find, and they're starting to get very, very expensive. So it is awesome that he's going to have that, and we'll be able to match each other's high score. Now for myself, I spent $35, and I got these 2 games. This is crazy that he had this. Shakedown Hawaii. Now, there was a limited run release of this that had a variant cover art or something. I don't know. I'm not up to date on it. But when I turned it over, it is a Sony sample copy. There's a hole punch in the UPC code there. You can see it. Now, did somebody buy a regular copy and punch a hole in it? I don't know. They could have, but why would somebody do that, right? So, Shakedown Hawaii is a game that we're probably going to live stream. So, if you like to watch live streams, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all your CM Retro Gaming live streams. Caught him slipping on this game right here. Always makes you feel good. Xbox games, not a lot of them go for a ton of money. There's a couple, Steel Battalion, that kind of thing. But yeah, if you ever see this one out there, I picked this up for $10. It is the Sonic Heroes Super Monkey Ball Deluxe Combo. Now, there are people asking $100 for this online. Ooh. It does come with both discs and the manual. Why this isn't in a 2-disc Warlock McGillicuddy Jones there, I have no idea. But we will definitely sell that for sure. That is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Again, please, seriously, Like, comment, subscribe, share on social media because it does help out a bunch. Bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro gaming goodness. Guys, what have you been picking up? Leave a comment down below. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next one.